Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our YouTube account. Got my brand new AFK Arena placemat all set up. But today we are looking at Soren, so the second part of this guild hunt. Now, unfortunately, looking at the future events that we have going on with AFK Arena, it doesn't seem like they're going to be making any adjustments or changes to the guild bosses. But I want to make sure that we can go ahead and maximize our damage. On the last one, we actually killed out Riz, which is what we are looking to do. Now, within this fight, guys, looking at the dynamic in the build, make sure you have all of your artifacts. That's a part that a lot of players miss as you're going through setting formations, campaigns, things of that nature. And it's interesting to see that it is still the basic heroes that usually do the most damage. Now, within this one, we are going to drop out Rain. I'm going to put the Awakened version of Solus in here. That is really the only difference, guys. If you can merc an Awakened version of Solus, you can make this work incredibly well based on the build. I'm hoping this is going to work the same that it did for Riz, that we can actually get the RNG to work in here. If we don't, we're going to swap in and we're going to try Palmer. Now, of course, guys, a lot of players made comments about being able to stop the fight. That is right, guys. You can stop these fights if you do not go ahead and get to the very, very last or finish the fight in its entirety. You can actually stop this fight. Now, one big thing with Soren, guys, is he does charm heroes. That is really the big thing, guys. But with that being said, you can kind of negate the charm that he possesses because of the insight and the tenacity that we have within the game. You can see right there, guys, Scarlet was charmed. Look what she did to the rest of our team. That means the RNG factor in here to get and kill out this boss might not be that high. We still might be able to get pretty close. Solus, of course, in the back, guys, just literally ulting to the point of when the ult ends, drops for a quick second, pretty much ults again. Now, over and over and over, you can see the ult is going 23, 22, or 800 billion into this boss. And there we go. We lost Soren. Not going to be able to complete it if we're taking down some of our targets. And if some of our teammates do kill themselves, we're not going to be able to get this one. I'm hoping that we can get this so I can just auto battle this going forward. Now, kind of a variation with this as well is you can actually swap the position 1 and 2 because the twins are linking them together. So some players, even there, guys, we can't have the twins or Scarlet die within a couple seconds in. Now, a lot of players also say to run the Owl. We can swap the Owl in here. Level 3 Owl, very, very strong within these comps. And I love how he sits above that battlefield, guys. But right there, guys, Scarlet charmed, Rosaline charmed, which means, of course, can be very, very detrimental, very fast, guys. Look at how just crazy this skyrockets. And then again, when we get a couple about the 700 billion mark, then you see all of a sudden, boom, we start hitting that leveling wall. But again, I believe the same leveling wall that we see with Riz is the same leveling wall that we have with this boss, which means, guys, we just seen an RNG bolt from Scarlet, took out the twins. The same thing happens if you're running Rain within this formation. Palmer, I seen the exact same thing, guys. It's kind of sad to say, but multiple heroes in here we've seen, and there we go, guys. Scarlet turned around charmed, but we got out of it pretty quick. Still trying to hit. We got 30 seconds left. That's still quite a bit of time. Solus also putting out a lot of damage herself. Soren, in turn, putting out a lot of damage. Because remember, they do not drop the stacks within here. I don't think we're going to hit it, guys, but this is by far my best attempt. I'm going to let this one complete and see where we actually end up. It looks like 867. 869 is where we ended. So we're going to have some RNG really working here, guys. But I want to challenge it again. This time we're going to drop out Rosaline. I'm going to put Palmer in here because that is a sub in here. You can use Rowan. Rowan, not super efficient. You can also use Rosaline in here. Awakened Soros, or the Awakened version of Solus, can be subbed in by a couple heroes, including Palmer, just for the damage buff in there. Some players do run Neve in here, just for the simple fact that Neve has a defense reduction. Again, I'm going to try Palmer in here, see if we can get some of the damage amplification going on with Scarlet, making a big difference within this fight. We might have to turn this back to our Back to our Wing Lion. The Wing Lion, of course, getting extra energy when somebody ults. And you can see here, guys, Palmer sits on ultimate abilities for a long time. And then he ults, and then he ults, and then he ults. Again and again and again. His ults are pretty crazy. But one stray bolt, guys, that is the RNG factor. If the stray bolt hits Saurus is actually able to live through it. But if the stray bolt does hit the twins, just like that, guys, just killed out. But it looks like doing a little better on the damage. I think Palmer versus the Rosaline combination. And I'm hoping we can keep it going, guys. Still got 30 seconds left at the 800 billion mark. Again, that charm factor really taking us out of this one. I'm going to try putting the lion back in here. I'm thinking just overall because the lion is going to have so many beast attacks in here because we are ulting so fast. See how fast that lion comes out, guys, when these ults start flying. Again, look how fast it scales, guys. First, almost 30 seconds. Let's see where we're at 30-second mark. We are right there. We're at about 700. Yeah, we broke 700, about 717 at the minute mark. And then again, we spend the next 60 seconds not even making any progression at all within the boss count. Palmer goes down pretty early. Seems like it's going to be the ults, guys. We're going to have to swap Rosaline back in here, hoping again for some of the good RNG ults. Twins, of course, there's nobody to really replace the twins, guys, just because of the damage they put out. Now, this is another way that some formations are linked. Let's see if this is going to work, because this will actually link Scarlet with the awakened version of Solus instead of linking it with Saurus. So let's see again if this is going to make a difference in this formation. And of course, Saurus is coming right to the front, guys. He is going to get all of his stacks like he always does. But I'm hoping that we can keep this up a little bit higher. And still, guys, a significant amount of RNG in here with the ults that we see from Scarlet. And just about the same, guys, about 700 billion at that minute mark that we just seen. Stray Bolt takes out Saurus. Let's see, guys, because we still got the twins. We still got Scarlet. 2 stray bolts right there. Didn't kill anyone, though. And even there, guys, with the charm factor, that's taken a lot of damage out of this boss. But there's our 800 billion mark. Still not going to be able to do it. If we had Saurus up, might be a little bit closer in here. This is also a boss that you can turn around. So interesting enough, guys, some players do turn this boss around with Warwick. Warwick can actually ult and turn the boss around, which means that we're going to be doing straight damage in here. And even there, guys, 840. Let me see what Warwick can do. Even there, 709, 84, but look at that, 25 billion healing. I'm going to try swapping it out. So I'm actually going to I'm going to drop Rosaline out of here. I'm going to put Warwick in here. And again, this is kind of a cheese strategy. The problem with this one, guys, is the autos. If you go through here and you auto and you do want to turn around, when the bone breaking ability comes online, essentially you'll have to ult Warwick once to get him to the back. And I know it's kind of an old school way to do it. And you'll see he'll actually push through. I believe he still might be able, maybe it's 2 ults to get him through, guys. You can see Warwick is actually literally right in the middle of the right in the middle of Soren. There he goes. He just did bone breaking right through, which means, there we go, guys. So turned around just like that. Now, if we can get the RNG factor to happen here, we should never need to ult him again. The Warwick will actually just stay right in the back where we want him. Again, I'm hoping the damage, we're a little bit behind on damage with Warwick. But there we go, guys. Now I'm not feeling the Warwick. Let's move this back. Let's see if we can do this one more time. And I'm wondering someone like Baden, but I don't want to really go that route. Just because I know it's pretty difficult in here. We'll try this one or two more times, guys. See if we can break the one, what was it, like 170, I think we we're right around. And I know for shield, so if we are shielded, you can see even right there, guys, Soren just did his, which here, why is the damage so broke right now? We're not even at a minute, and we're at 739 right now. Could this be the attempt, guys? If we can keep it up with no stray bolts. We're already at 800 with 50 seconds left, guys. That's a lot of time left on the counter right here. Scarlet goes down. No, that one is detrimental. But it's interesting enough that we were that high on the damage that early in the fight. Again, I think we can do this, guys. It might just be the big RNG factor that we're going to have to see here. Because between Solus and Saurus, we can keep everybody up. But again, it's really just that one off stray bolt that takes either Saurus or takes the twins out. Even there, 770, so we're almost at 800 million at the 1 minute mark. We were close. We were really close on that one. Here comes all the alts. Still got good time on the clock. Need to get some of these alts off, guys. This could be our best attempt. There's 870. Still got 30 seconds left. If this scaled like it does in the beginning, guys, absolutely this would be simple. We lost Solus and we lost pretty much everyone there, but this is going to be our best attempt. Could we possibly pull this out? It's going to be close, guys. The last stretch, last couple seconds. We're not going to do it. 955. What did we end up, though? 958. That is our final attempt, guys. We are so close to doing this. Again, I think if we did this with enough RNG factors, we could get this down. 958. So close to getting this done, guys. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to have to try it in the reset, which is going to be in 2 more days. You can see, guys, some of the highest damage dealers hitting 1 billion easily. But guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.